Yes boys, back at it again. Day 15 and 16 I believe this is. We took an L on day 15 and a W on day 16, but the win outweighed the loss, so we're still in a negative drawdown from the previous trades this week, but over Thursday and Friday I'm up. This Thursday trade, this close to fucking taking a fat TP. Just needed my stop loss a bit higher, but I stuck to my plan, that's all that matters. So you can see we've got this zone here where we've seen a big push down which broke structure, so this is a strong zone, and we measured it from the, it's sort of supply and demand, this is what we're going as. We drew out the zone from the wick down to the first candle close and drew this across, and you see we perfectly tapped into here and we had a really nice rejection off the zone. And now if we want to hop down to the 5 minute, where are we looking? I'm not too sure where we dropped this. PC sound, it's almost the last legs boys, I'm telling you. I best get past these funded trading. So we've seen this big rejection down on the 5 minute. And then after we see these big rejection candles coming down, come back to where we were. Just keeping it simple boys, literally had a retest on this fair value gap, as you can see right here. I'm pointing out the text bubble. And we also had this sweep of a 1 hour sell side, buy side liquidity too. But as you can see, if I just had my stop loss here and targeted here instead, nice 1-to-1, I would smash take profit. But life don't go how you want it, so we didn't really enter any profit at all, to be honest boys, but shit does happen. I wait for this candle close after the retest too. If I maybe had entered straight off the retest, then we may have stayed in as well. The spreads might have took me out, who knows. No, I probably would have had stop loss up there. Right, okay, that's that. Less excuses, but I wait for candle close. I did one price, ended up breaking structure, coming above this resistance level, tapping into it and shooting up, and just completely disrespecting my zone I created up here. But that was a loss I took yesterday. Sorry, I couldn't even make a short yesterday. As I smashed everyone, but I have been backtesting non-stop. I've been having pretty good win rates, but you can see we retested the zone, had a reaction, retested the zone, had a bigger reaction. Is what it is. Yeah, it really is what it is, but here we go, we move. And then later on in the night I hit the gym, and if we go up to the 15M, where are we looking to? Here we go, so in the gym I marked out this zone we had created, and as you can see it got respected so perfectly. I marked this zone out. This was, I used the 5 minute I believe for this. Yep, drew it from this bottom wick, and I did draw it up to this candle close, it looks like, which is the bottom of this candle here, which was our zone, and we respected it. We could draw it up to there really, and that still would have been respected, probably even better. I feel like I might have moved that out on accident, but I wanted to keep it all here for the video today. So yeah, as you can see we respected this zone perfectly. Let's just see where we would have entered on. So we had a 5 minute inverse fair value gap here. That's not even the right place. So we had a breaker structure on this candle right here. Now if we drop to the 1 minute, where am I looking to? Over here. And then we had a continuation of structure here, and that pretty much would have been entry probably about here. Taking a fat 1-to-1 and TP in literally 3 minutes. Unbelievable trade that would have been. But I was in gym, I finished my one trade for the day, took a loss, but that's a-okay. That is a-okay. What we got next up here? Got this next trade which was a win. somewhere around here. So I saw this zone here. We had a fat rejection off this candle. So we tapped into the zone here, starting to get a rejection about here. Top of the 5 minute. So we broke below this low here. So we've broken below this low, causing a 5 minute breaker structure. And then we had a bit of consolidation here, and then you can see we broke below this little resistance, support zone we had here, pushing these candles up. We broke through this and did have a fair value gap retest, I guess. Oh no, it was the last trade, sorry guys. Yeah, we just broke structure here, entered in for a nice 1-to-1, took profit in 3 minutes. Fucking fat trade. Going off the stop loss. I want to get to keeping them more tight like that, and then maybe take profits more down to here. But what worked today worked well, and that's the lowest we've been in a while, so now I can clear these drawings off now that we've finished with them. If I go to the 15 now, we can see what we're working with tomorrow. So you can see we got a fat rejection here. Which we look like we've rejected off of here, maybe? No, we haven't quite tapped into it yet. But I will keep both these zones marked out. I really think the cheeky Pornhub colour, they've got one going here. That was, and then we can mark out this zone here, which could potentially get hit overnight. Turn this green. Don't like that green. There we go, boys. Yeah, so that's that all marked out for tomorrow. Hopefully we will see some good price action, that would be ideal. But yeah boys, I'm going to mark this one out down here as well, because we've got two. We've got two up here, so just in case one gets broken through, we got a backup one. We got quite a few other ones here as well. I mean, this one is kind of like a double one. We see a big reaction going on here, which we've already tapped into once, and we saw a huge push up. So I would like to see if we see a tap into. Oh, that's the one I marked out originally. Yeah, I wouldn't expect us to come down that low, but if we do, that's that. But boys, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hope you learned something new, or understood what I was doing. Yeah, that's my strategy I've been doing. This seems to be working really well. I've been back testing it, been getting some fat wins on there. 1-to-1 RR, over 50% win rate, you're profitable. So hopefully this funded account will be giving me some payouts soon, and I think. So boys, take it easy, and I shall see you. See you tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Nice one, boys.